old legends of sirens luring sailors away to their death? Yeah, because what are sailors out there doing? Most sailors are in the fucking ocean doing what? Hunting the goddamn fish, hunting shit. They ain't supposed to be doing that anyway. So now that the sirens back, that's why I said on my Instagram, I say all them days of hunting, these animals in the woods over with. All that going to the ocean, fishing, the days over with. The sirens back. Mermaids, man, ain't finna play with y'all last. Y'all go out there that ocean if y'all want to. I guarantee y'all finna be coming up missing. The sirens don't play. Mermaids don't play, then they sound so beautiful that if you don't know what they is, you'll get lured into their voice. That's one of their gifts.
Can I be for real?
They spiritual beings though. And the camera don't even capture how beautiful the voice is.
I got a feeling you feeling
You know what I'm saying? The camera can never do it justice how beautiful sirens. And them sirens ain't no joke.
With you rolling up weed on the beach, getting
vibrate low.
Video coming
they lure you to your death.
Back to the room and
with their voice.
I remember how we used to have.
Watch this. Have you ever noticed, and don't lie to yourself, because we were talking about this in the back. In order for us to get in a better place, we have to talk about the uncomfortable shit.
That part.
We fucked up. Psychologically, we fucked up. So in saying that, watch this. Watch this. The people who we give our money to, even think about the so-called woke movement. I think it's so much bullshit, and I'm gonna tell y'all why. The motherfuckers that's been down for y'all, look at how y'all treat Nice Cube, fucking Talib Kweli, David Banner, Big Boy, all the motherfuckers who was woke early, y'all don't fuck with them folks. You wait till your favorite artists get woke, and then you go to the same motherfuckers that you did in every movement. If a motherfucker is for dogs this day, for black power this day, and then fucking whatever else the next day, the motherfuckers ain't real, they changing in order to get your fucking bread. You don't go to the motherfucker that does it the best, and it don't make no sense. I know it's about money, but let me keep going.
Keep it real.
When I debate, I tell people all the time, I shouldn't be on TV debating. And people say, why are you so smart? I said, because have you ever noticed when I'm on CNN, they don't put me up against Chris Rock? Even though I've never lost the debate on CNN, I debate against white doctors, engineers, lawyers. I out-debated Congress. So my thing is, if we have been socially engineered into slavery, don't you think we need a fucking engineer to get us out and not no motherfucking rapper? One of the things y'all better stop doing is fucking following celebrities. Most celebrities don't want you to wake up. They made money with you being exactly the fucking way that you are. Right. It doesn't make sense. You can clap on that one. Fuck the keys. That's it. But listen. And that also has to do with your money. Listen, you guys. For some reason, everybody think they so fucking smart nowadays.
Facebook smart.
I tell people, they call it Facebook. I like that shit.
The Facebook smart people.
But watch.
I got my stick. Oh, brother, they lying. Who wants this? Oh, come on. Here we go. Get stick.
Sorry they interrupted your parade. They're just dogs. They don't know any better.
You're aware that a Negro family has moved into Levittown?
Yes, I heard about it.
What was your reaction?
Dynamite. Dynamite.
What have you done about it?
Well, I guess we just discussed it.
How do you feel about the Myers moving in?
Well, I'm very definitely against it.
Before coming to Levittown, did you have any contact with Negroes?
Well, I came from a small town where we didn't have any colored people.
The Racist History of Each State, Part 8, Pennsylvania Edition. What you just saw was part of a documentary called Crisis in Levittown, Pennsylvania, from 1957. Levittown was a planned all-white community that opened in 1951, and the plan was for black families to never be able to move there. That was until a white family sold their house to a black family. Daisy Myers and her husband William moved their family into Levittown in 1957. Once the Myers family moved to Levittown, news quickly spread that a black family had moved into this all-white community. And over the course of 9 days in 1957, thousands of white people congregated in front of the black family's home and surrounding area of the neighborhood, blasting music, throwing rocks, trying to intimidate the black family to leave. Even 2 instances where a cross was burned. It wasn't until the 9th day where everything settled down because a police officer was injured during the protest, and the state police issued threats to the residents of Levittown. Myers' family would end up staying in Levittown for 4 years, eventually moving to New York. As for Levittown, I guess those white people got their wish, because the town is still overwhelmingly white at 87%.
The other day I posted a COVID testing swab underneath my microscope, and I've found some materials on there, some sort of fragments that other people are finding as well, though they are finding them active. This one does not appear to be active and was told to put something hot on it. So got some hot water. There is hot water being put on that guy, and I'm not seeing any movement at all. But what I do find very interesting is in this next clip, it appears to be some sort of germ or bug or some sort of something. It looks like it has eyes and legs. And I don't think that that is supposed to be on a COVID swab test. So whatever that is, I don't know. Obviously next to the little red mark. And then this thing right here. No idea, but that was also on the swab as well. Don't think that's supposed to be on there, so.
Does anyone believe those were truly wildfires? Wow, and I haven't met any of you, because I've never seen a wildfire go, I'm going to burn this, I'm going to step over this, I'm going to burn that, I'm going to burn that, I'm going to step over this. Where's Oprah's house? Don't touch it! Don't touch Oprah's house!
Damn, if I let him go anywhere. I always said I never fight over a man, but you let me have a good black man and the bitch can't say shit to me because she will get her ass kicked. I don't play. You let me find me a good black man. I'll be damned if I let him go anywhere. I always said I never fight over a man, but you let me have a good black man and the bitch can't say shit to me because she will get her ass kicked. I don't play.
Memphis is now becoming the most populated with African Americans.
Indigenous Americans.
Say that again?
Indigenous.
Okay. But yeah, Memphis is.
My name is Celeste Miller, and I wrote this letter to the City Council. Dear City Council, I almost never snap off, and so many people can tell you that. When I do snap off, it's from anger and sadness or frustration.
I'm sorry, we can barely understand what you're saying.
My name is Celeste Miller, and I wrote this letter to the City Council. Dear City Council, I almost never snap off, and so many people can tell you that. When I do snap off, it's from anger, sadness, or frustration. When it comes to both the school board or the City Council, it's all, and let me tell you why. For 7 years, our system has been failing. For this reason, I am sad. Why can't our schools be more secure and protected? Hampton City Schools failed me, they failed my mom, they failed each and every part of me.
Excuse me. Your statement here says you want to talk about school safety. And you just referenced the school board. We can't do anything about matters that are under the school board.
She's 10 years old. Let her speak.
We fully understand what her age is. We also understand that she's made the same or spoke similar to the city council, to the school board last week. Our protocol says it has to be issues that we can address as a council. And I fully understand the most desire for you to be able to speak, but if it's on school safety, there's nothing we can do. School board is independently elected. The city council funds the school board for matters. The school board hires SRO officers in schools. Beyond that, if you want to address another matter, we're happy to let you speak. We're restricted on school safety. We cannot allow you to speak.
This is insane.
Are you serious?
No, your time to speak now.
She's 10. Why? He just disrespected my daughter.
Say what you have to say. After that, you have to sit down. All right? Outside of that,
Yo, 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 check this video. Ramu the woke one, sending peace, living like the planet Ka. Free Rashad Jamal. This is behind the ice wall, y'all. Forbidden zones. Check this out. Check the background of the video. You see how it's rising like a giant is rising out the waters? Is that Godzilla? Who knows? But it sure is giant. It looked like a giant that's awakening while they going through there. They shouldn't have never even drove they boat through there. It's like they awakening an ancient giant or something. Do you see that? Pay attention. The video is slowed down so you can see it. Pay attention to the background water right there, how that just rose up out of there like Godzilla or something. You see what it is? I mean, it's rising higher than a mountain peak almost, like it's a real giant. Is y'all paying attention? Ramu the woke one, sending peace, love, and light. The planet Ka. Y'all stay woke out there. Ashe, Ashe. The revolution will be televised. Free the gods. Now we rise. In game. Oh, wait.
A lot of you don't understand why Trump was so popular, but I get it because I hear it every day. He's very loved. And the reason he's loved is because people in Ohio have never seen somebody like him. He's what I call an honest liar. That first debate, I've never seen a white male billionaire screaming at the top of his lungs, "This whole system is rigged," he said. And across the stage was a white woman, Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama, sitting over there looking at him like, "No, it's not." I said, "Now, wait a minute, bro. It's what he said." And the moderator said, "Well, Mr. Trump, if in fact the system is rigged, what would be your evidence?" Remember what he said, bro? He said, "I know the system is rigged because I use it." I said, "God damn." And then Hillary Clinton tried to punch him in the taxes. She said, "This man doesn't pay his taxes." He shot right back. "That makes me smart." And then he said, "If you want me to pay my taxes, then change the tax code. But I know you won't, because your friends and your donors enjoy the same tax breaks that I do." And with that, my friends, a star was born.
Even truckers would avoid that route if they weren't 100% certain that they could.
Just a few more. This year. And let's never forget, they still trying to rule his death or suicide right now. All of them black. All of them went to historically sundown towns and were told not to take those routes, and they took them anyway. And this is what the results of them taking those routes were. It's not in the past, it's right now.
Hey yo, Mexico Church.
Un doble vaso con un 4 carabejo morado, toda enlodada con hielitos para tirar relajo, ando layando por lo tanto que yo he consumido, es regular, esto no lo digo por peso.
¿Ya vas a grabar?
Hasta punto de vez, ¿no?
¡Allá se fue!
Hey yo.
Just a quick one for the globe trolls. Yes, the ice wall goes down to the seafloor, because the oceans need to be contained to maintain their level.
Baby, I'm a gangster too, and it takes two to tango. You don't wanna mess with me, mess with me. Baby, I'm a gangster too. Baby, I'm a gangster too.
Antarctica is the ring around the Earth, so you know you can't fly over the ring and get anywhere. That's why we're not allowed to go there. I mean, think about it. It's the only treaty that's you know all these countries have signed and never broken and completely agreed on. It's the only one. You know what treaty is there that everybody's agreed on? We're being kept away from it for a reason. You know, they have some scientific bases there, yeah, and literally it's controlled by the military. If you try and go there by yourself, you will be sort of picked up and escorted back. There was a guy called Jarls Anderhoy who tried to take a mission to the Antarctica, and he was picked up and taken back by the military. It's a good reason because they don't want you finding out what's beyond. Admiral Byrd he actually did four expeditions, and most of them were military expeditions with huge military groups. You know, thousands of people, you know, planes, boats, the works. And yes, he confirmed in an interview that he discovered a continent as big as the continental United States out there, that was with warm water lakes and mountains and everything, that was completely uninhabited. And he described it as the other side of the South Pole to Middle America. So on the globe, that means it would be somewhere in the Indian Ocean. There's a huge continent that nobody knows about. So yeah, there's more going on than meets the eye. The other thing is, after Admiral Byrd came back after his last expedition, Antarctica was sealed off, and both America and the Russians started firing nuclear missiles straight up. Now, in America, that was called Project Operation Fishbowl, and it came under something called Project Dominic. Well, Fishbowl makes sense because it seems like Admiral Byrd found the edge of the dome, okay, while he was out there, and as soon as he left there, they started firing missiles straight up, I believe, to try and test how far that dome went. If you look at the footage of these explosions, what you'll see is an explosion. Well, when a bomb goes off in midair, it's a fireball. It expands in all directions and mostly up. Okay. Now, if you look at these explosions on Operation Fishbowl, they explode outwards in a ring, which means it's exploding against something because it can't rise with the heat. So it's exploding against something and exploding outwards. Okay, in the middle of the explosion, you'll see it glows, hot, and then it cools over time. So it looks to me like they were exploding against a dome. Now, I said it was Operation Fishbowl, obviously Fishbowl, but there's a chap called Rob Skiba who discovered that the Project Dominic, the word Dominic means of the Lord, Fishbowl of the Lord. So I believe they clearly know that we're in an enclosed system, and Admiral Byrd found the edge, and they've tested to see how far it goes up.
Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and follow at Mike Priest ARR for more content like this.
y'all get this shadow workbook and y'all not applying it to y'all daily lives, don't even get the book. Don't just read it like it's a regular old story or just something to read and just, oh, that's right, and then you just forget it and you just know. Y'all better apply it to y'all daily lives. I'm seeing everybody talking about it, but y'all gonna apply it though. Is
Creep on in, on in, on in.
I can't motherfucking stand a bandwagoning ass motherfucker. You ain't experiencing the shit, but you supporting the argument. Feel me? You got a good man at home, but you gonna jump in the argument talking about how motherfuckers ain't shit, how men ain't shit. You know, if somebody put their hands on you, you could call your brother, your uncle, your father, whoever, right? You got protection. You got the protection of us. You feel me? But you get in a motherfucking argument and you want to defend, you want to bandwagon because she a female and you a female, or he a guy and you a guy. Motherfucker, we not against each other. That's the fucking problem, now that I think about it. That's the fucking problem. This the thing. This what I really want. Look, if you got a good motherfucker, you got a good nigga, you got a good boyfriend, you got a good father, you got a good brother, you got a good uncle, you got a good whatever, it ain't no way that you should be supporting the other side of the argument. This the thing. If it's 100 motherfuckers who ain't shit, and it's 100 motherfuckers who are shit, who get shit done, you feel me? Let's say that, right? 100 and 100. You dealt with the 100 on this side. And now, this side is just like this side to you. It don't sound like it makes sense, right? Look, it's 100 niggas who don't give a fuck about their girl, and it's 100 niggas who give a fuck about their girl. But when we get into an argument for the sake of sisterhood or for the sake of brotherhood, motherfuckers will hop in the motherfucking argument and be like, no, that's right, because a motherfucker will do this, a motherfucker will do that to you, and they'll do that to you. But you talking about this 100. You don't talk about this 100 when you run into it. You don't jump in. Once you run into this side of the 100, you don't jump into arguments and be like, well, actually, guys are shit because my brother would protect my brother. You know what I'm saying? So I look at it like this. If I'm on this side, right, but everybody is going to put me in the category of this side, how the fuck do I win? When you trying to tell motherfucker, nah, look, bro, I do care. I do. Yeah, I am, bro. What do you mean? Like, it is good guys out. You know what I'm saying? You trying to tell motherfuckers that don't matter. You want to know why? Because the motherfuckers that's dealing with this side don't defend this side. They rather talk shit about this side and put us all in the same motherfucking boat just to get the credit, or just to make a motherfucker feel like, oh, I got you, sis. I ain't gonna let them double team you in this argument, sis. Oh, nah, bro. Cause bitches be trying to get over, bro. I already know how I go. Bro, we sound corny, bro. So, listen. This 100 need to fuck with this 100 on both sides of the spectrum, right? And these 100 need to stop worrying about what the fuck
these 100 got going on? Talk to me.